Hey everybody, last attempt didn't go too well. I got a phone call right in the middle of the recording. Great. Anyway, second time we're trying this review. Second time for my third review today. Couldn't tell by the shirt and the time it's uploaded. Anyway, today I'm hopefully bringing you Armada Smokescreen with Liftor, the mini can. Now, if I can just demonstrate this gimmick for you without totally closing the lid, there we go. See this tab here? Take that, a little bit, extend the rope, then little winch you got. Roll them along, and woo! Yeah. Yeah, this little feature. It's kind of fun, but nah. Ooh, a winch feature. Hey, at least it's not a firing missile. Wait. We'll get into that later. Right now, let's look at the minicon with a minicon symbol. Yep, blotted out, but you can see it. Daggum, I forgot what I was gonna say. That's horrible. Anyway, gray, orange, blue, black, silver on the thing. He's all kinds of colors. He rolls really well, you know, as well as the minicon can. Well, I say roll, technically he slides. Really. No, he won't. He won't roll. He doesn't roll, he slides. The wheels do move, but they don't work at all. He's got forklift action. So he's a forklift. You couldn't tell. Yeah. First time I saw this, I had no clue what it was either. Anyway, transforming time. If I sound bored to you, well, then I am bored. Anyway, minicon looks like a minicon. What he looks like. One big eye, one little eye. Kind of reminds you, like, should remind you of Giant Fist. Tiny Fist. Giant, I'm gonna blow you the heck that fist. Tiny little eyes, so fist, I'm gonna hang back here behind your back. Yeah, see the resemblance. But he's not a bad minicon. I mean, for his articulation, if I can even get my fingers in there. Get a 360 neck. Oh my gosh. He's got elbows. Oh my gosh. He's got knees. Oh my gosh. He's a posable minicon. It's the apocalypse. Nah, just kidding. But I have seen a lot of people praise this minicon's articulation. I mean, like these ball jointed hips. Even if you move the arms out of the way, they don't go very far out. But they do that very nicely. And you ever heard of a double knee joint? Well, this single knee works as well. Oh, yeah, this is a triple knee right here, baby. Yeah, that's a triple knee right there. Oh, y'all are jealous now. Y'all are jealous of the triple knee joint on a single knee joint minicon. Yes, you are. You are very, very jealous right now. Continuing on, he's got the normal 360 arms for any minicon that has advanced articulation. That's basically it. So I'm going to retransform him minicon. Set him off to the side right now. Smokescreen. Got silver. He's got a tiny bit of red on his blotted out Autobot symbol. You can barely see. He's got blue. He's got orange everywhere. He's got black. He's got breakage. Okay, that sounded wrong. Let me rephrase that. He's, oh, I know. I haven't seen the movies, but I have a feeling that if there was a crane lift thing in the Cybertron, and not the Cybertron, the Bayformer movies, this one would be the one that gets blown up by Optimus and Megatron fighting and blarg. So yeah, a little bit of movie action. Way ahead of its time, I might add. So yeah, I mean, he does roll, he slides, and just to let you know that my camera is not messing up, that is actually blue, and that is black. I swear, that is blue and black. Black and blue! He's got a black eye! Blue. I'm just actually trying to entertain myself right now. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, pretty basic. He's got that and what is this? And, you know, you think that this train moves on its own, right? Bong! Look at this. Automorph. Moves his head wherever you move the plastic crane. Great idea. I mean, I heard this one guy say that this was not a great form. This was not a good form. Not even a good form of Automorph. I really have to kind of disagree here. It's good for its time. Good for its time. I mean, they could have done better if they wanted to do an Automorph function. Especially today, if they, like, recreated this figure for whatever reason. But, really, it's not that bad. And it does give him kind of like a way to aim his gimmick. Speaking of his hook moves blue for some reason. Speaking of his gimmick, it's his main Minicon gimmick. Time for Minicon gimmick corner. Take the Minicon, put it onto the gimmick peg, push it forward, and hang on, let me try that again. Push it forward, and pow! Gigantic cannon in your face. Oh yeah, this guy is definitely going to beat the slag out of any Decepticon. In vehicle form, anyway. We'll get to that later. But I mean, if this is a little bit too intimidating, it does kind of go back. Now, it can fire. Watch. You don't have to hold it like I'm doing. I'm just doing that to stabilize it. Watch, and it goes. Doesn't go very far. Probably because I've had mine for a while and the spring's probably just worn out. Hit my bowl. Cool. Alright, enough flying. Let's hold this back in. Put that away. Pop them off. Stay on the side again. So we're going to need him later. We're going to need him later for another gimmick. It's the third gimmick on the story. So, transform him. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm not going to walk you through it. I've never understood why you have to walk people through these very simple steps when they can see it on screen. And here we have Smokescreen in robot mode. Alright, now, go over his articulation, which is really the bad part of this figure. Let's just look at the face. That's a pretty cool face. Now, he doesn't stand all that great because he's like so freaking top heavy thanks to his thing. But, you know, and this guy that I reviewed last time, this guy, even though he can't really stand normally, I guess I should cover this in that review, he can't stand normally, he has to stand like a stereotypical robot. But even if he has to do that, he stands hang on, arm thing got in the way. There we go. Even if he has to stand like that, he stands better than this guy. I'm doing this on a very shaky surface, so I apologize. But yeah, this guy, even if the surface is not shaky, it's hard to get him to stand. When you do, watch this. No, watch this. Falls over. Yeah. Articulation, he's got barely any elbows. That's this on the inside. He's got a 360 arm. You can arrest him. See, you can arrest him if you want. You know, arresting him for being a bad toy. His hips go out farther than his minicons. So that's really not saying a lot. They go forward that much. They go back that much. And they have, for some reason he has this twisting 360 joint over his non-existent knees. I swear I've heard that term. I swear I've heard somebody use that before. Can't figure out who. Anyway, he has no knees, no ankles, and really no neck. This is the automorph working here. But this is where it comes into play. By the way, he cannot stand like this. He cannot stand like this at all. He'll just watch. Even if you put it way up here, it'll just fall over because it's so blasted top heavy. Like, this is actually pretty cool, you know, because then he can now aim his gigantic blaster cannon. Oh, I get it. This is where the inspiration for the Generator Rex slam cannon came from. That's Transformers Armada Smokescreen. This is where that inspiration came from. If you haven't watched that show, go watch it. It's cool. Certainly better than Ben 10 Alien Force, I'll give you that. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, that's his main gimmick, along with his tow cable thing. What's he gonna be doing with this in this mode? I know in the show he used this to like throw at things and hold them, haul them over to him so he can wail on them, but not on the toy. No, can't afford that with the articulation and the length of the rope. He has one smaller thing. Actually, all of them have this. It's like a storage pig. Just put it on there and voila! You can carry around his minigun on his arm for some reason. Like use the taillights on here as like blaster cannons, or flip it around and use like a forklift spear, like jamming with a forklift. Whoa. Whew, good. So we're quick. Anyway, gotta wrap this up quick. Yeah, that's basically it for this guy. Really low quality transformer. I mean, really, the only upside to him, or so I've heard, is his minicon. I actually find this true. So yeah, that's basically it for Smokescreen. I'm Quarter Order 66. You are whoever you are. That was Armada Smokescreen with Liftor. And I'll see you guys next review. And just for a little teaser, because it's a special one, we're getting out of the Armada line. And, well, technically we're getting out of the minicons for the time being. For a little spoiler, let's have my friendly neighborhood fighter jet come in to send us off.